The big game is coming up. You know which one. We need snacks. So if you are going to a party, you want to bring something that probably not everyone's gonna bring. So I think that fried pickle dip is where it's at. I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks now, and today is the day that I need to make it. So I did some research, looked at a few different recipes, and I'm kind of combining them all to make my perfect fried pickle dip. I'm really not following any of the recipes, just kind of making them my own, but I will link a few that I found down below in the description if you want to follow a recipe. It's really a fun recipe to play with, and I love dips so much, and I love fried pickles, so this is right up my alley. Let's get started. I'm starting on the stove with my topping. In here I have some panko breadcrumbs, just plain panko, olive oil, a little bit of lemon pepper, salt, and some ranch seasoning. This is just over like a medium low heat, constantly stirring, because once this starts to brown, it will go fast and I don't want to burn it. Okay, so for the dip, got my big bowl, some whipped cream cheese. Of course, you can use just regular cream cheese if you want to, but this is gonna make it a lot easier to mix. And if you are going with just regular cream cheese, just make sure it's at room temperature. Sour cream. This is not a diet dip. Just a little bit of mayo, just to add a little bit more flavor. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, clove or two of garlic, and I like to grate it in because I don't want to be chomping down on huge chunks of raw garlic, but if you do just chop it, just make sure it's pretty fine. Some more of that ranch seasoning. I'm thinking some chives. If you want, you can also use some dill. Even though I love dill pickles, I am not a huge fan of the actual spice dill. It's too strong for me. You can use whatever spices you want or whatever herbs you want. It is your dip. Bless you. A little bit of kosher salt, some black pepper, and now for the pickles. Clausen, but I just got some dills here. You can use whatever pickle you like. I would also like to use some cornichon if I had some, but I don't. Next time. Add a little bit of this pickle brine too. I'll start with 3 big ones and we'll see where we get. I want to dry them off. Let's give this a mix. Oh, definitely need more pickles. Definitely use the whole jar. There we go. Well, that's better. I think I want to put a little bit of my breadcrumb mixture in here to give it a little bit of crunch. I know it's gonna probably sog the longer it sits, but it'll give it at least a little bit of a different texture. And it will add some flavor in there. Well, more flavor. Onto a platter. I feel like I definitely should have halved this recipe. So much. But this is a perfect size for a party. Sprinkle on the rest of my topping. One of the recipes I saw used hot Cheetos also as a topping, and I am not a fan of hot Cheetos, but that got me thinking, ooh, I can just do some other sort of chip. And I'm gonna go with a barbecue chip. These are my favorite. Good fine smush. Give these a good sprinkle. Oh, this is gonna be good. Top with a little more chives, just to give it a little color on top. Oh yes, fried pickle dip. How good does that look? Let me get you a better view. Delicious. For the dipping, I suggest going with a chip with ruffles or ridges or whatever you want to call them. These are just easier to scoop with and they hold up better. Watch me say that and it'll break. That tastes just like a fried pickle. There's so much flavor going on here and so much texture. It's so good. I wish I would have chopped the pickles a little smaller, but they are so delicious. Perfect party snack. Everyone's gonna love it. You definitely should try this. Enjoy.